So hello guys and welcome back to the channel. As you can tell from the title and thumbnail, you already know what I'm going to be doing today. We're going to be pinning paddle tail baits against curly tail baits and seeing which performs the best. Now I am fishing baits that are almost identical. This one is the X-Rap Peto with a paddle tail, and then I've got the Rapala X-Rap Otis that has the curly tail, and both of these are hybrid baits, which means they've got hard bodies and soft tails. And we're going to be seeing today which will perform better on the day, paddle tail or curly tail. I'm completely unbiased because up till about 2 years ago I only really used to use curl tails, and the last couple of years I probably primarily use paddle tails, but it is all sort of situationally dependent on which is better. There's a few variables that come into it, mainly like water temperature and how lethargic the fish are, but I think today the paddle tail will win. Got some slightly mild conditions today and the water's pretty coloured, so the extra vibration, I think paddle tail will do it, but we'll find out. Crack on with the fishing and see if we can catch anything. Yeah. Right, so the first one I'm going to be starting out with is the Peto. The water is very coloured, so I actually do think the Peto is probably going to be the best choice for today. But like I say, it's a head-to-head, so we are going to find out. We're setting the timer in a minute for 30 minutes, or no, we'll say 20 minutes. 20 minutes or lower, and we'll see exactly what we can do and if we can get any fish out. Right, paddle tail to begin with. So the setup that I'm using to throw these lures around is a setup that I was actually using in the summertime for top water fishing, and that is my Akuma Alaris, which is a 10 to 32 gram casting setup, 6'3", nice and short for when I'm working the canals, paired up with the Akuma Scorpio bait caster reel and a 40-pound Suffix braid on there, and a leader of 28 pound. So nice and subtle for if I'm fishing in some clear water, which I doubt we'll get today because it's quite mucky. But yeah, let's see if we can catch anything. Up to a bit of structure now, so I'm hoping that'll be something around the structure. The water clarity is all right, actually. It's quite nice, especially if these paddle tail baits creating a lot of disturbance under the water. Right, when I said this would be some pike around here, pike's just followed it right into the margin. There we go. Oh yes. Okay, just gonna try and figure eight it. He went for a miss. Oh, he's come back again. Oh, he came back again. I'll have to come back for that one. I knew there'd be fish around here. Oh, my timer's going off. Last cast with a paddle tail, we ended up with no fish. Although I did start off fishing in an area where I've never really seen anything, and I missed one just, which is frustrating. The Rapala Otis, exactly the same colour. Can't remember the name of this colour. I'm going to assume it's like a motor oily style colour. Alright, let's see if we can catch one on this. Oh no. Oh no. No. I should have fished heavier. It's going to break. I'm going to break and lose my trace as well. There we go. Bye bye Otis. Good job I got a backup. Right, let's try not to lose this one. It's another natural colour. I'm trying to go with natural colours. It's very similar to the other one. That's why I brought it as a backup. That way I'm not changing colours too much of the baits. Oh! Fucking hell. I think I just got looped up there now, a little knot on the knot in the brake. Get out. Anyway, let's pretend that didn't happen. Keeping my eyes peeled. Oh, there we go. Oh no, it missed. It missed. You guys would have seen that I didn't. No. Right, back to the Otis. Back to the Peto, should I say. Damn it, why am I running ahead? There's a fish right there. If I'd have been patient and was casting and retrieving properly and taking my time. Oh, there we go, there's a fish. That's a different one. That's a different one. God, and he choked it too. God, that bait's gone straight down the hatch. Nice jump for us, mister. He's properly choked it. Don't have to worry about them hooks getting caught up in the net anyway. Jesus. That petter went down the hatch. If you're wearing gloves when you're doing this kind of fishing, unless the fish safe, make sure you take them off. These are fluffy gloves, so they'll just rub all the slime off. Look at that. Bye bye petter. I knew that we'd find more fish as we came round here. And there we go. Absolutely choked it. Good job I bought some long pliers with me. I might even have to cut them hooks out through the gill, because the hooks have come out through the gill plate anyway. It's crazy. In fact, it's not hooked in the gill. It's just resting on there. I'll just push it back through. There we go. Crazy. Because I expected that I might get some real savage takes, and there we go. Beautifully unhooked. Real nice and easy. Well, it's no monster, but it's a beautiful pike, and it's the first one of the little competition I'm having. Curly tails versus paddle tails today, and paddle tail has taken the first point. It's also had the only bit of action so far. I had a take earlier from the on the paddle tail. It just missed the bait, and now I've just caught this one. I didn't miss a fish in front of me. I don't think this was that same fish. The one that missed it at first, that I think I spooked because I was standing too close to the bank, it was a bit bigger than this. So the alarm has gone off while the fish was in the net, so I'm going to take that as we're going to have to move over to curly tail bait now. So we'll see if the curly tail can bring it back. Let's get this pike back. Beautiful little start to the session anyway. See you later, big guy. There's a pike. Got it. Oh no! Oh, I missed the hook set. Bugger. Oh, fuck. What a hit. There we go, what a hit. God, he crushed it. Oh, that was on the paddle tail as well, on the peto. He has absolutely choked it. Absolutely choked that. Pull this out relatively easily. Just like so. There we go. Not exactly a beast from the east, but a beautiful pike, great condition, and he absolutely choked it. And what is quite interesting is he has a line on his tail, which you can see there, and that will be from somebody's braid. In the past, where it's wrapped around the tail when he's been getting tangled up in someone's braid and it'll slice through. If you ever see a really thin line on a pike like that, it's not a wound from another animal, it is actually a braid line, that is. Right, let's get this pike back. Lovely little fish, freezing cold. Obviously water temperatures have gone really down recently. Let's catch some more. Peto, killing it. Right, so we've hit a halfway point in our session now, and what a contrast with the weather. I've just travelled away from where I was fishing originally. I'd fished from basically first light up until nearish midday. We fished about 3 hours, something like that. And the peto has smashed it, it's won it. I've gone and got some food, I've eaten. I've come back out again to a different location about 10 miles away from the first one, and oh my god, the sunlight's come out bright, the clouds have gone, and we'll see if that affects the score anymore. In a different location, maybe the Otis now will get some more bites, maybe now that the sun's come out, I don't know. Because the peto, god, I should have got 5 fish in that first half of the session, but I only ended up with 2. Had a few hits I just missed the hook set on. So I'm going to crack on now. 20 minutes on the clock, starting off with the Otis in this new area, and fingers crossed we'll get some more fish, or maybe the peto will absolutely smash it, who knows. I was just filming some b-roll before I started off with the Otis in this new swim, and a pike smashed it in the margin. I can't believe it. Otis gets its first hit when the sun comes out when I move location. Curltail baits. God, I don't think it's going to come back though. Oh God, he slammed it in the margin. Right when I was filming B-roll, so I just wasn't prepared. I was just filming myself doing some casts out. There we go. Whoa! On the paddle tail bait right in front of me. What a slow take. It was a really lethargic bite, that was. Don't come off, don't come off. Not like in the last area where the fish were engulfing the whole bait to the point where you couldn't even see them. This one was very gently took it. Oh, and his hook is the tug. Very gently. I didn't realise he'd got the bait. I thought he'd nipped just behind it, and thankfully he just got that back hook. Oh, it's almost unfair that. Oh, look at that bite mark. Lovely bite mark. Oh no, a real bad bite mark on the end of his tail. I don't know if that's from a pike or from something else. Real fleshy bite wound, fairly new as well. It's interesting because it's got a bite mark there. I am tempted to think that might have been another pike that bit its tail. Anyway, we'll not show this one to big camera, but that's another one on the scoreboard for paddle tail. And what's frustrating is I've only just changed back over to it. I've just been fishing the paddle tail for the first 20 minutes of the second half. With nothing, well, I had a fish take it while I was filming B-roll. See you later, buddy. God, it almost feels unfair. As soon as I put the paddle tail back on, boom, that was, well, within about 3 minutes, I've literally just put it back on. Oh, there we go. Big, oh, I thought it was a big pike, but it's not. Just slammed it. Paddle tail. Oh, it's the biggest one so far this session, though. It's not huge. It looked big when it came out of the water to hit it. Honestly, slammed it right down this margin. It looked like it was an 8-pounder, but nah, it's probably a 4. Oh God, I didn't realise his reeds sink. Let's try and land it. Oh God, he's wrapping himself up. Let's be really careful here. Got him in the net. Oh, he's death rolled. Go backwards, mate. You've gone the wrong way. There we go. Very lightly hooked. And honestly, when he jumped out of the water to take the bait, I thought he was a big one. He slammed it so hard. So guys, here's the fish I've just caught. I thought he was a lot bigger than he was when he first hit the bait. I mean, when he came and turned out the water, he looked like sort of a 7 or 8 pounder, but now he's only about maybe 4 or 5 pound. I get it, maybe 5 at a push. But yeah, beautiful fish. Nailed the paddle tail peto. So what I think what I could do is, it's just coming to the end of the time using that now, and time to use the curl tail, but we've got about 2 hours left of the session, maybe an hour and a half. I think I'm just going to stick it out with the paddle tail bait. Obviously it's catching fish today. It is the winner of this session. This is maybe the 4th fish caught on it now, and I've lost 3, and I've lost 2 fish on the curl tail. So paddle tail's winning. Might as well finish the session off on the paddle tail and hopefully put a few more fish on the bank, and especially if the good quality fish like this one absolutely crushed it. Well guys, that about brings us to the end of our session, I think. I've had a fantastic day. I fished for around about 6 hours. Spent the first half this morning in like overcast, raining conditions, and I did fairly well. I probably had about 6 or 7 takes, but only managed to capitalise on 2 of those, resulting in fish on the bank for the peto, which is the paddle tail bait. Then I figured this afternoon maybe I'd get a redemption and use a curl tail bait, carrying on with the 20 minutes either side, 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off with the baits, and had 1 take on the Otis, and once again 2 fish on the Peto. So 4 fish for the Peto, 0 for the Otis. Paddle tail wins today, but if this had been winter time, like deep winter, February time, I can almost guarantee slow moving curly tail bait would have won the session. Or if I was using these as jerk baits and jerking them, I think I probably could have had as much action on either of the baits. But yeah, really fun session. Threw my rod into the water as well, which was funny, and had a really good time. And now I'm almost getting a suntan this afternoon, so it's time for me to pack up, go home. Fish aren't feeding anymore. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed watching this. If you liked it, don't forget to like the video. If you're new here, maybe think about subscribing, and I'll catch you guys later.